Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutation to the hopeful elect. I was just scrolling through, Dabu 777, watching some of his videos, and especially this one right here. And it says people are panic buying rice as stores run out in U.S. after India announced export ban. So all these calamities, all these things that are happening across the world, it's affecting the people amongst the tribes the most. And when I say the tribes, I mean you Israelites, because our people are scattered amongst all the nations, pertaining to Deuteronomy 28 and 64. We're scattered all across the nations. And amongst those nations, we're treated as, the worst. So all these calamities are happening. See, the Lord is killing two birds with one stone. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to let the scriptures say this. Excuse me. This is Isaiah 1 and 5. It says, "Why shall ye be stricken any more? Ye shall revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, the whole heart is faint." Right? So the Lord said, why am I going to beat your, why would I continue to beat your ass? Because you ain't going to learn. For somebody to be stricken is to be hit. So the Lord put Jake through all this slavery, all these atrocities, and Jake is wickeder than before. So he said the whole head is sick, man. So if the whole head is sick, that means, hey, the body is no good, so you got to cut it off, man. So that's why the Lord is going to destroy 2/3 of his own people. Let me see. Let me go back to this real quick. Sorry, let me go back to this video. Yeah, so they're treated as the worst. Let's go back. 1 second. There we go. So, when you see these calamities, just know, man. And then guess what? You got Jacob's trouble. The time of Jacob's trouble. But let me get into the lesson now. This is Ezekiel chapter 2. Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1. I really wanted to get into this. It's really nothing to break down in this scripture. In this verse. Nothing much to break down. But the point is in the 10th verse. It says, and he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, and I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I sent thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. Right, man? And Jake is hard-headed and rebellious as fuck, man. And the older they are, the worse it is. The scriptures speak about putting wine into new wine into old bottles, man. It says, for they are impudent, right? Impudent means what? Stupid. They're impudent children and stiff-hearted. Means stubborn. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. And this is another very important verse too. Whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. The Lord don't give a damn. The Lord don't give a damn, man. whether they're going to listen to you or not. If once they hear this word, if they walk past the prophets or click on a video, watch a couple seconds of the video, you're marked, man. You're marked. You heard the word and you didn't take ear to it. For their rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet, that there have been a prophet among them, right? So they're gonna know that there was a prophet among them. You know, the guy you was laughing at, oh, look at this guy wearing a dress, yelling at white people. Then you gonna know, then you gonna know that a prophet had been among you. Like the scriptures say, man, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. Well, they gonna be willing to what? They're gonna be willing to listen when they see the Lord, put that power on his prophets, man. It says, and thou son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee. Basically these are troubles, man. When you go around Jake neighborhoods, all sorts of demonic shit happens, man. All sorts of shootouts, stabbings, brothers lost their lives out there on the highways, man. It says, and thou dwell among scorpions. Scorpions is, that was a diss back then, man. You call somebody a snake or a scorpion back then, man. It was on sight, you know. So the scorpions is talking about these niggas out here, man. It says, be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house, right? We ain't afraid of Jake, man. That's why, we speak in the hood. You got brothers in LA. You know how LA goes with gang banging. The brothers is out there, man. Brothers don't give a damn. Hey, man, we come in the spirit of y'all Bashim y'all shot, man. Ain't nothing to fucking fear, man. You see what happened to Polite? The man that threatened to get the Crips and Bloods on us to shoot us up. Look where he's at now. In jail. It says, and thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. Right? Israel is a very rebellious house, man. That's why all these calamities are gonna take Jake by storm. It says, but thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat what I give thee. Right? Open thy mouth and eat what I give thee is what? This word, man. When you come across this word or anything relating to this word, you sit down and you eat, man. Meaning you study. You look these things up. And when I looked, and behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And that's the scriptures, man, the Bible. And he spread it before me as it was written. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentation, mourning, and woes. Right? So that's what these scriptures are about, man. Lamentations and mournings and woes, man. A large percentage of the Bible. It speaks about that for the nation of Israel, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and for the other nations. Remember what I said when I first started the lesson. The Lord is killing two birds with one stone. He's punishing his own people and, for breaking his laws. And he's getting the other nations back, man. He's kicking their asses too at the same time. And that's what the scriptures prophesy. There's prophecies about, famines. There's prophecies about great deaths, earthquakes, great storms. There's famines. There's famines coming, man. So hey, there's famines all over the world right now. What am I saying? There's famines coming. But anyway, I think I got one more scripture that I could bring out. Right, here we go. Jeremiah 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war, of evils, and of pestilence, right? And that's what we're doing. We're prophesying of all these things to come, man. And guess what? They're coming to pass. Many of the prophecies that the prophets done laid out came to pass. You know, we're down to our last few prophecies, few major prophecies before we're in the kingdom. And even then in the kingdom, there's prophecies in the kingdom. There's prophecies thousands of years in the kingdom. You know? Hey, we got to destroy Esau. That's a prophecy. And that's going to happen when? In the kingdom. You know? Hey, so with that, shalom.